our final year project, Smart Mirror with Google Assistant, and I'm Jayasana of EC Department from Epcosnunk Engineering College.
And myself Harina from EC Department of Network Engineering College.
So we are doing this project under the guidance of Dr. A. Kamraj sir of our department. Any device which is connected to the internet is known as a smart device. Our project here is Smart Mirror. The Smart Mirror will be displaying the information needed for the user, such as time, date, calendar, weather report, daily news, and also the weather. So, along with it, we had integrated an voice assistant module to communicate with the mirror. The basic principle of a smart mirror is that whenever we see the mirror to groom ourselves, we can also use that particular time to get the daily information. The daily information will be displayed on that mirror. So here we use a two-way mirror which has an electronic display like an old LCD screen or something behind it. The reason why we use this two-way mirror is that we have to see ourselves, our own reflection, and also the information displayed on that electronic display. The components required for a project are so we divided that into two categories. So one is the hardware and the another one is the software. So for the hardware part, and monitor screen, then a two-way mirror, a Raspberry Pi 4 which is a microcontroller we are going to use, and a VGA to HDMI converter. So along with it, for the software, Magic Mirror software is used. So this is the block diagram of our project. The heart of the whole entire project is this Raspberry Pi 4. So to this Raspberry Pi 4 we'll be connecting a monitor. In front of the monitor there will be a two-way mirror, and we get all the data such as time and date, daily weather, weekly forecast, then calendar, random codes, news, etc. And along with it we had installed this Alexa module. So everything will be connected to this Raspberry Pi via internet. So we use this Raspberry Pi for this project. Raspberry Pi is a mini computer. It has its own OS, and that is called as an Raspbian OS. We have to install the OS into the SD card and then mount the SD card into that Pi. So this Raspberry Pi 4 can act as a mini computer because we can connect a monitor, keyboard and mouse along with it. So it has its own internet, Ethernet facilities, everything. So you can use it as your mini monitor or your PC. The reason why we are using this microphone and speaker is that because we are going to integrate this voice assistant in our project to communicate with the user. So we need a microphone and a speaker. So these are the installation steps. So initially you have to boot the Raspbian OS into the SD card using any imager app like Win32 Disk Imager or Raspberry Imager app. So and then connect the peripherals with the monitor, keyboard and mouse so that you can work with it. And then once you once you give the power supply, your OS will be booting into the system. So and then you have to install this Magic Mirror 2 inside this Raspberry Pi. So Magic Mirror is a particular software we are using because we have to display all the modules such as time, date, random codes, news, etc. And then the main advantage of this Magic Mirror is that it's very user friendly and you can customize this modules using the config file in that Magic Mirror folder. And then the how to execute the Magic Mirror command in the sense, open the Raspberry Pi terminal and then type cd Magic Mirror. Just navigate to the Magic Mirror folder and then type npm run start. So once you type these commands, it automatically opens the Magic Mirror window. So this is how we have to install this Magic Mirror to the Raspberry Pi. The first thing is to download and install the latest node.js version. So and then you have to clone the repository from this GitHub, and once then you have to enter the repository and then install this application. The installation may take up to 20 to 30 minutes, so make sure that your Raspberry Pi doesn't heat up, and then make a copy of the config file, because if the config file corrupts, then the Magic Mirror window will not appear. So next we have to integrate this voice assistant. We are using Alexa, and the first thing is to create an Amazon developer account in where you have to register the product. So you have to create your own product for your smart mirror and then check whether your microphone and your speaker are working plugged into the Raspberry Pi. This is really the most important step because all these things will be working out only when your microphone and speaker are connected with the Pi. And then we have to install this AVS SDK dependencies along with updates everything, and then run the sample script. So once we run this sample script, we can talk with Alexa. The installation will be taking up to nearly 1 or 2 hours, so it's very important to keep the Raspberry Pi cool, so that you can use any sort of heat sink along with the Pi to preventing it from
This is the
overheating.
output of a smart mirror. We use a software called Magic Mirror. Using this, the time, date, weather forecast, weather report, news, etc. is displayed. It can be customized based on the interest of the user. To communicate with the mirror, we use Alexa as a voice assistant. It is integrated with Raspberry Pi.
Alexa, what is the time today?
Today is Thursday, March 25th, 2021.
Alexa, what is Magic Mirror?
According to Wikipedia, the magic mirror is a mystical object that is featured in the story of Snow White, or a wall-mounted mirror. The magic mirror is owned by the Evil Queen and has been depicted in different versions as either a hand mirror or a mirror on the wall. Every morning, the Evil Queen asks the magic mirror the question, "Mirror, mirror in my hand, who is the fairest in the land?"